These are 10 different people from around the world. All of them are blind. If any of them can't access eye care, there may be devastating consequences. And not just for them. Whole families and communities may need to gather around to give their support. Children may need to leave school to take care of them. Their spouses may need to leave work. But for 9 out of these 10 people, blindness doesn't need to be the end of their story. Their condition is preventable or treatable.
What did he say?
He says we can see quite well.
Professor Fred Hollows knew all about the impact of blindness, and he dedicated his life to improving access to eye care for those who needed it most.
Every eye is an eye. When you're doing the surgery there, that is just as important as if you were doing eye surgery on the Prime Minister or the King.
In his time, Fred restored sight to thousands of people, but he had a little trick up his sleeve. Take a look at this. It's called an intraocular lens. Eye doctors use them to restore sight by replacing the natural lenses that have become cloudy with a cataract. Back in the day, these were very expensive, and Fred knew that if he was going to restore sight in places that don't have access to good eye care, he'd have to do something about the price. His answer was to build factories that could produce IOLs at a fraction of the price, and it worked.
I don't know whether you can see that lens sitting on my right knee. That costs at least $140 Australian. Hopefully in Africa it'll be able to be produced for the order of a few dollars.
The price of consumables used in eye surgery today is still remarkably low. As little as $25 can help restore someone's sight. That's why we're making sure these are getting to the Pacific. The Pacific is beautiful. Its culture is rich with tradition, its people are warm and hospitable and diverse. It's also big. Like really big. I mean, look at this. This is a map of the whole Pacific region, and you can hardly make out the islands. They're so far away from each other that accessing health services can be very difficult. For some families, a trip to the health clinic can mean days by road, by foot, and by boat. And that's not all. Climate change and rising sea levels mean more natural disasters. Before we started working in the region, there were only a handful of eye doctors. Training was limited and there was no dedicated surgical eye theatres in the entire region. Research data on blindness was scarce, if it existed at all. Then in 2002, the Fred Hollows Foundation began its work in the region. Following in Fred's footsteps, our humble team set its sight on an ambitious goal to end avoidable blindness and vision impairment in the Pacific. We're serious about making sure that no one in the Pacific is blind when they don't need to be. Today, we're making big steps to achieving our goal. We support eye doctors and nurses to train in the Pacific because training local clinicians is the best way to establish long-term, sustainable eye care services. This is the Pacific Eye Institute in Fiji. We built this clinic in partnership with the Fijian government and the University of the South Pacific to provide eye care training for doctors and nurses in the region, as well as provide a full range of eye care services. It's the first clinic of its kind in the Pacific. Students come here to train, many of them with scholarships provided by the foundation, and then return home to provide eye care to their own people. After all, everyone should be able to see an eye doctor if they need one. But even with all the doctors and nurses in the world, eye care in the Pacific won't improve without strong healthcare systems. On the ground, this includes eye health promotion and community awareness so that people know how to look after their eyes and what services are available if they experience vision loss. It also includes supporting country leaders as they develop and integrate eye health policy. We're providing support from the community level all the way up to the national level. Fred was all about big ideas. Creative, courageous thinking was what inspired us to build a trailer with an operating theatre inside it that can travel to remote communities in Fiji. It's called the Mobile Eye Clinic, and it's a one-stop shop for free eye checks, spectacles and cataract surgery. We've supported the installation of solar panels in 3 eye clinics where local power is unreliable and surges may cause damage to expensive medical equipment. The Regional Eye Centre in Solomon Islands is completely off-grid, creating its own cheap, sustainable energy. And we're working with our partners to address the lack of eye health data in the region with a Pacific-wide project called the State of Eye Health. The more that governments know, the more effective the decisions will be in tackling the problems of blindness. The gift of sight is joy. When someone can see again, they can go back to work, back to their hobbies, they can experience the beauty of their country and see the faces of their loved ones. That's why all that we do, from supporting workforce training to strengthening health systems to research, is working together to restore sight.